What's going on, Activate family? Coach Iain here. Before we get started, first I just want to say I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy during these kind of weird times. I know it's been a while for me, so keep in mind, I might be a little bit slower than some of you guys. But with that being said, I'm really excited to share some of the stuff that I've kind of put together over the past couple of weeks, getting ready for some more classes. That being said, today on, today's Saturday. Today we're going over a power class, which is one of my favorites, and I really want to focus on extension through our elbows, through our shoulders, knees and hips, and eccentric loading. So kind of that slow sort of loading with an explosive power behind it. So, without further ado, let's get started with just a simple warm-up. So whenever you guys are ready, we'll start just kind of in place here. We'll go starting with some knee hugs. We'll go 5 each side. Nice and slow, warm up that body. Let's go 2 more each side. And good. Next, we'll go some heel touches to the butt. Add a little bend in there to get a nice little quad stretch. Go 5 each side. Go 1 more each side here. Good. Now I kind of open up our hips a little bit. Let's spread our feet apart. Okay. Just a little bit wider than shoulder width, and we're just going to go into this nice squats. Go 10 right here. Drop that butt out. Down on your knees. Drop that butt out. Down into those squats. Chest to the ground. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Try to sink as low as you can. And 10. When we're done with those 10, stay standing. We'll go right leg over left, get a hamstring stretch in there. We're going to drop down. Hold it for a second. Right back up. Then down. We'll go 5 each side. Let's do 1 more here. And we'll switch. Good. Kind of further that hamstring strength and also that elasticity here. We're going to stay into that hip hinge just like what we do with our regular good mornings. Instead of having that dowel right behind us, we're just going to drop our hips. Drop our chest right over top of our feet. Hands on our hips. Go 10. More. And 10. Now, let's open up the inside of our legs here, our adductors. We'll just go alternating side lunges right here. Really drop down into it. And switch sides. Push your hips forward. You might hear a little pop in your hip. Go to where you feel comfortable. And right back up. 5 each side. Really get a nice stretch in there. We're going to need all those type 2, type 1 fibers to be able to get us that power, that explosion through today's training. Let's go one more each side here. All right, now we're done with that. Let's go down on one knee. We're going to straighten some hip flexor stretches. First, we'll throw our hips forward, right? So we're squeezing through our glutes, pushing our body forward. We're not bending at our back. We're just bending at our back, right? We're going to keep our lumbar spine nice and straight. We're going to bend through our hips. Really pushing forward. Go 5 rocks here. When you're done with 5, we're going to add a little twist. To the left, 5 times. And we'll twist to the right 5 times. Get the inside of those hip flexors. And over the top, 5 times. Now let's switch. 5 rocks. Again, we're not pushing through our spine, we're pushing through our glutes. Good twist. Twist the other way. And over the top. When we're done with that, let's stay on our knees here. We're going to open up that mid-spine, our thoracic spine here, just by threading the needles, T-spine reach-throughs. We'll start with our right hand, palm and underneath our body, in between our arm and our knee. We'll touch as far as we can, and our right shoulder opposite the ground, right back up. That full range of motion. Put 5 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll switch it up here. With our right hip, kind of up. Switch. Next, we're going to drop into our gas pedals, really opening up our gas jaw, our calf muscle. Go 20 total. Next, we're gonna, if you guys have a mat or a towel or something where you guys can rest your elbows on, might be a good idea because we're gonna drop into some plank bridges, or sorry, plank up downs. So go push up position, down to elbow plank, right back up. Make sure our hips are staying nice and still. 5 total, 2, 3, 4, and 5. When we're done with that, let's get back up on our knees or up on our feet. Get in some more dynamic stretching. Behind knees, 20 total. Here we go. Just want to get the blood pumping. We're done with that. Let's go right into butt kickers. 20. Now we're going that power. We want to make sure everything from our toes all the way to our hips are nice and locked in. So let's do some bounce, bounce, explode in place. We'll go 10 total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. With that, you guys need to grab a quick sip of water. Let's do that. Today I'm drinking Propel by Gatorade series. Very fancy water provided by the Activate family. Tastes pretty good too. All right. So, to get started with today's workout, we're going to start with a core round. I'll walk through each exercise, and then have it on the back of our head, and we're going to touch our elbow to the fist that's on the ground. Almost try to think of this olecranon bone going right into our hand, right here. Try to make like a little socket for it to fit into. And right back up. Okay? We're gonna do 8 each side for that. And then last but not least, we're gonna do some plank knee drives. So in that push-up position, we're gonna drive knees, alternating, left knee to the right elbow, right knee to the left elbow. We're gonna do 8 of those. We're gonna go for a total of 3 rounds. I'll bang them out with you guys. If you guys forget the rep count, don't worry, I'll be shouting it out as we go, okay? So without any further ado, let's get started with those alternating toe taps. Here we go. Let's get started. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right into the plank side, or the side plank touches. Remember, hips facing forward, or shooting them forward. We got our elbow touching our right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and switch. Make sure we're not dropping our elbow, right? We want to get as much range of motion as we can, okay? So try to keep that elbow nice and high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Last core exercise is going to those plank knee drives right into it. Push-up position, make sure our butt isn't up in the air. Alternating knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze the core the whole time. And 8. That's the first round. Here we go. Right into the second. Alternating toe taps. At your own pace. 1, and 8. Side planks. And 8. Touch. Last but not least, let's go right into those plank knee drives. And 8. Last round, here we go. Need a quick set, that's fine. Let's try to hop right into it if we can though. Here we go. One more for good measure here. If you lose count, I always say just do one more to grow from. Here we go. Right into side plank elbow touches. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Last one here. Go plank knee drives. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Grab a quick sip of water if you need it. You have a towel wet down. All right, get started with the next exercise. We're going to go right into our foundation movement, right? Triple extension through our hips, knees, and ankles. we're gonna focus on eccentric squat jumps. Now, eccentric is just a fancy word for slowly lengthening our muscles, right? Getting ready for that powerful explosion. So in this case, we're gonna be doing an eccentric squat jump. So it looks a lot like this. Lowering down, you might want to count maybe 3 Mississippis, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. On that third one, we're shooting straight up in the air as high as we can. Okay? We're gonna go for 8 reps, followed by eccentric quad squats. Okay? Our eccentric quad squat looks a lot like a simple squat, but instead of sticking our butt out, we're gonna really try to put a lot of stress and load that knee as low as we can. So as we go down, our knees are coming over top of our toes, almost like you want to go down into a knuckle kneel here, except we're not going to touch the ground. Okay, our back is going to be falling behind us, and our knees are going to be out in front of us. Really stress those quads and those knees as low as you can go. Hold for a second, right back up. We're going to go for 8 reps of that. Okay, so starting with those eccentric squat jumps. 8 reps. Here we go. Remember, nice and slow on that lower. And when we shoot up, we'll shoot up as fast as we can. Throw those arms up. Right back down. That's 2. Three. There's 4. Two more. Here we go. As low as you can go. Explode. Good. Onto those eccentric quad squats. Again, when we're going down, we shouldn't be able to see our toes at all. We want to drop our knees to the ground as low as we can go. And drop our chest behind us. As low as we can go, and right back up. Shake it out if you need to. This might burn quads a little bit. And right back down. Really load that knee. And right back up. As we come up, we really want to extend through that knee. Keep that back nice and straight. Okay, we're not rounding it. And then coming up. Here we go. So 3 more here. And the last one. Sometimes it helps to have those hands out as a counterbalance in front. Okay, second round. Here we go. Right back to those eccentric squat jumps. Excuse me. Drop down. 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Explode to those hips. Drop those hips forward. Nice and slow. Shake it out. Right into those quad squats. Here we go. 8 reps. Here we go. Hands out for counterbalance. Try to keep that chest all the way from your shoulders to your hips nice and straight. Perpendicular to the ground. There's 3. Remember, we still want to explode up. 4. 2 more. If you screw up at all, just reset yourself. Last one. There we go. Let's go to our last round. Jump right into it. 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Right down into it. As fast as you can, really extend through your hips, your knees, and your ankles. Last one. Shake it out. Last set of the quad squats. Here we go. Let's knock them out. One more, here we go. Good, that's done 3 rounds of the first foundation movement. Grab some water if you need it. All right. Hope you guys are feeling the burn a little bit. I know I am. Moving on to that second foundation movement, we're going to work on more of a single leg stability. Still focusing on that power, okay? So, we'll go for 2 rounds on this one. First one's gonna be a single leg drop into an explosion, okay? Right back down. 6 reps, followed by a single leg glute bridge. So after we're done that, up to the floor, up into a hip bridge, keeping one leg off the ground. Now the further we move our foot away from our body, the harder it becomes. Or we really have to load that hamstring. So, I'll leave that up to you guys, but we want to go for 12 reps, each leg. So, starting with that single leg reverse lunge. Here we go, let's go for 6 reps. Drop that. Up. Switch legs, shake it out. Explode. Now we're taking those same principles we just had for our double leg squat jump and just incorporating it into a single leg, adding some stability. Down for some glute bridges. 12. Start with whatever foot you prefer in the air. Right into it. Switch legs. Last round, here we go. Let's knock it out. Drop that leg back. Nice and easy. Last one. Hopefully you guys didn't screw up just like I did. The last leg, here we go. Check it out, last set. The glute bridges, here we go. Follow each leg. Each legs. And done. Done with our second foundation movement. Grab some water again if you need it. Next movement is going to be our shoulder strength and power, so we're going to be really working on our upper extremities. First, we'll start off with three different kinds of push-ups. Go for 8 reps. So we'll start close as you can. You guys can do sort of a diamond shape or a triangle shape. We want that to really incorporate our inner chest. Both 8 regular push-ups and 8 wide. If it becomes too fatiguing, we can always drop down onto our knees and just continue our push-ups right here. Okay? Same principles though, we want to focus on that eccentric loading. So as we're coming down, we're nice and slow, loading the elbow, firing up. 8, 8, 8, and then we're going to inchworm 6 reps. Inchworm looks like this, nice and slow, dropping down into that push-up position, shoulder tap, right back up. Full extension on the way up, back down. Here we go, let's start with the push-ups, 8 reps. Nice and slow, fire up. And 8. Shake out your arms if you need to, into the regular grip. One more time, here we go. To that wide grip. We're done with that 8. Let's move right into that inchworm. 6 reps. Nice and slow on the way down. Load those shoulders. Shoulder tap. Right back up. As we come up, hips should be at full extension. Then we drop right back down. Nice and set. Hips are still. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. Last one. And 6. Perfect. Move right into our second set here. Second round. Again, if those push-ups become too fatiguing, we can always drop down onto our knees. Let's do 8. Check it out. Here we go, regular grip. Right into it. 1. By now you guys should really be feeling that burn. Really try to push through if you can. We're almost done here. Wide grip. Let's hop right into it. And 8. Here we go to the inchworms. Remember, dropping down nice and slow. Hands control with our shoulders. Hips aren't moving. Shoulder tapping. Right back up. Into that full hip extension. There's 1. 5 more. Here we go. Halfway. Here we go. 3 more. Two more. I love the burn. Last one. Here we go. let's go into one last round, and we'll finish off with our conditioning. So, right into those push-ups again. Need a quick sit, need to wipe off. Pull. We want to be able to knock this set out. Start with that close grip. Push through. Check it out. Last set of 8, guys. We're almost there. It's the hardest one right here. Let's push through it. And 8. Right down in those inchworms. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Here we go. Shoulder tap. Back up. Halfway. 3 more. Two more. Last one, here we go. Over our shoulders. Okay. Grab a quick towel and water it. Take it off if you need to. We're gonna go through a couple rounds of conditioning. First, we're gonna do regular burpees for 20 seconds. Don't worry, we're not going into it just yet. Just explaining while you guys grab a quick rest. Full burpee, jump, down, push up, knees back up, into a jump. 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, we're gonna drop down into surrenders. Surrenders, hands behind your head. Dropping down one knee at a time, right back up. 20 seconds. The last 20 seconds we'll be holding the plank. Just regular plank. Bit of an active rest there before we start the burpees again. Let's try to get through 2 rounds here so we can get off this weekend. It's a really hot start. So, let me get my clock started here. Don't worry, I'll be shouting out the times. Catch your breath into your nose, out your mouth. Helps to stand up and do it. All right. Let's knock them out. So, 1 minute on the clock. When I say to change, you'll see me on the screen. I'll go from burpees to surrenders to a plank hold. Every 20 seconds for 1 minute. We'll get a nice 30-second rest in between, okay? Let's do 2 rounds. Everybody ready? Here we go. Starting with burpees. Go. Switch into surrenders. 20 seconds. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Switch into a plank hold. And done. Give yourself a little rest. Get through one more round here. Into your nose, out through your mouth. Make sure your Apple Watch isn't talking to you either. Another 10 seconds. We'll start round 2. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpees. Here we go. Try to keep count so you can beat it on the next time. Surrenders. Here we go. 5 seconds. One more surrender. Into that plank. Hold that plank. We have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shut it down. Let's finish off with a nice stretch. Great job on the workout today, guys. First, catch your breath if you need to. Couple seconds. Go right into the toe touch here. Stretch out those hamstrings. Go, switch legs. When we're done, on our backs, left ankle right behind our butt. Really stretch out those quads. Get a great quad stretch. Drop that knee back. Switch legs, here we go. We're done with that. Snow angel position on our back. Right leg over our body, keeping our shoulders on the ground. Get that low spine stretch. And switch. Should be a nice couple pops there. Continuing on there. On our knees, let's go into that child pose, a little bit of yoga. Right out front. Really keep stretching that low back so we're not too tight moving through the weekend. 10 seconds in front. And to the right. Really get that lateral side there. Trying to keep your butt on the back of your heels as much as you can. So with that 10, let's go over to the left. We're done with that 10. Let's go right on our butt. Cross leg into that pretzel position. The right leg over our left, our knee up, left elbow to the right of our right knee. Really pull yourself back, use your head, try to look at whatever's behind you. We're done with that 10, let's switch, go to the other side. It's important to cool down after such explosive movement because we don't want to cramp. Again, going through a weekend, whatever plans you guys have, we want to make sure that you guys are safe and as healthy as you guys can be. We're going with that 10, back on our back. Let's get a nice piriformis stretch, so right leg over our left. We're going to pull our left leg to us as close as we can. If our leg is too sweaty, we can always alternate it. Have our right leg on the ground, crossing over our left, and our left leg straight back behind us. And to get even more of a stretch, we can add our left arm into those T-spine reach-throughs we're doing and come underneath. Switch sides here. Again, coming through. Done with that 10, stretch out those quads again. Or sorry, those calves of ours. In through your nose, out through your mouth while we're doing this. Really slow and control your breathing. Back into one more hip flexor stretch. A little twist. Right here. So you get the inside. Now that we're in this position, let's drop our left elbow down the ground if our left knee is up. Really get that groin or hip to drop as much as we can. Reach to the sky, both arms. And just hold it for a couple seconds. Let's switch. Stretch the other way. Over the top, if you still feel a little bit tight. Again, let's drop that right arm down to the ground if our right knee is in the air. Let's really drop that pelvis to the floor as much as we can. Reach to the sky. Switch sides here. All right. Guys, thanks for joining us today. Again, I want you guys to stay as safe and as healthy as you can out there. Really enjoy the weekend. Thanks for joining me and the rest of us here at Activate. Really appreciate it and can't wait to see you guys next time. Have a great weekend.